Hey guys, how's it going? It's Etanyos here. Welcome to episode 4 of this NHL 20 Draft to Glory franchise mode here with the Reading Royals. Today we are jumping into the 2020/21 season where really we're looking to do worse than we did last year because, our picks didn't land at the most spectacular spots. They weren't bad, but at the same time, we kind of prefer a better overall rating, I guess, for where our picks land. But looking at the draft class here, we guaranteed have a franchise player here. He's a right winger. His name's Melvin Miller, because Atu Radi is a guaranteed high elite, and I think I've made Brant Clark one as well. But man, Lambos is in here. Devin Scavello could probably be a really good elite right-handed defenseman. I assume so if he's ahead of Trevor Wong. Alan Meach could be elite as well. Maybe even this Radek Honzik guy, he could be good too. And I'm pretty sure Wallstead is also an elite because he's created by me. So there's a lot of good prospects in this first round, man. I wish we could grab more than one extra pick because really that would make a huge difference overall for what our team can kind of acquire here as the draft goes on. But I have done my scouting already. I've gotten all that set up. So really we can just sim to the regular season, kind of see how good our team is looking, and go from there. So, see, a guy like Richard Panik, I actually do want to move just because we're not going to be playing him much. I will trade just a straight-up second rounder for Panik if you guys want to. Perezigan, holy crap. Remember that, man? 2015, he dropped way back. He's 86 rated now. Damn. Okay. So we're going to go way down to their 2026 pick. Man, I'm kind of interested to see, like, is a first rounder equivalent? It's a bit low for them. Okay, so... Oh, yo, you know what? Hey, Detroit, we don't have a first rounder this year. If you want to, if you're looking to move pieces, we are definitely willing to do that. Yes, please. So obviously we're not trading any of these big names up here. Wow, Tony DeAngelo is actually crazy high valued now. That is insane. So who do I want to move besides? Oh, this is tough. Tough decision here. Maybe I don't want to move any of our prospects, obviously, but if we could go like Bracco plus... Damn it, I don't want to move Bob Cobb. We're keeping him. If we could do that, man, I'd take an extra first there, especially for this draft with Detroit's pick, man. If we can get this trade done. No. Okay, so we're going to have to offer a bit more. I think we're going to go with... I kind of want to say Connor Sheary here. I think that would be enough to get this deal done. Wow, too far off still. That's crazy. Okay. So honestly, I think maybe what we do is we just like actually go and look at teams that are trying to trade their first rounders. So let's see, Boston says they want to trade their first rounder. Man, I've seen years where this Boston team just absolutely tanks it and lands Lafreniere or somebody like that. Like, I've seen that happen. I mean, not Lafreniere, but like a player like that. This might be... Calgary might actually be a good team to invest in. If we could grab... I think we can only do like a first and a second this year. We can't even do a second. We could do a third. We can't do first next year. But we could do after a third rounder next year. So we go first, third, and then a third rounder next year, all in exchange for whoever they want. I can't believe how highly valued Tony DeAngelo is, man. That's just crazy. Calgary would be over the cap. Crap. Okay, so they got no cap space. Who's taking up all their cap space? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Oh, Lucic. Right. Forgot about him. Honestly, we could take on Lucic if it means that we can get some picks back, so... Shit, okay. So not Calgary then. Alright, so looking at the Oilers here, they got some pretty bad contracts in certain players, like Chris Russell for sure. Honestly, Belmar's not even that good either, so if we could do that and then move a guy like D'Angelo or Sherry. And if we could go D'Angelo plus, yeah, Fabry even. No, that's too much. Even D'Angelo's too much. Okay, so if we pick up these two really bad players and then ask for their first rounder this year and a third rounder, and then also a third and fourth. Well, we can only do third next year as well. So those 5 pieces in exchange for go Fabry plus like Hayek there, Hayek, however you say his name. I think this might actually go through. It's good enough pieces in return, and trade accepted. Nice. Okay, so let's see what our GM says about our lines now that we changed things up a bit. So we did lose Robbie Fabry, obviously, but you know that happens. Like we lost some chemistry too with that, which is too bad. But again, it happens. Honestly, you know what? Honestly, this isn't even that bad. Like, this group is just fine together. Defense got a little bit worse. Not really, but... So, I mean, we could play McCosh in there just to keep the lines a little more, the defense a little more balanced, which is probably smart. Why are they pulling Liam Zachary out of the lineup? I don't understand that. Like, okay, I get it. Chris Kunitz is like doesn't fit properly in this team, but like, man, or not Chris Kunitz. Shoot, I forgot his name. I get it that Richard Panik doesn't fit properly in this lineup, but man, Liam Zachary is just not fitting the way we would have expected. I don't understand how there's no chemistry on that line. Like, what? Apparently Thomas Vanek's the problem. I doubt that. Okay, so we're still having some problems here with the lineup. I want Liam Zachary playing second line just so that he gets some better minutes with better players. But I don't understand why Gagne gets no chemistry there. Is it because they're all playmakers? Oh, that might be why. That actually might be why it doesn't work so well. What about Anthony? Oh, jeez. Okay. Man, these lines are freaking weird, I have to say. Okay, so we're still going to try to make a move or two here just to, you know, acquire, I'm not going to say the maximum amount of picks, but more picks. Because, yeah, we do have guys like Vanek and or not Sherry, but Vanek and Panik who don't fit properly at all. 4, so we could acquire a 4th rounder this year. 4th and a 7th this year would do perfectly. Okay. So if we can grab 2 4ths, 2 7ths, and like a prospect in exchange for a guy like Panik. So 4th, let's go 7th this year, and then a, you know, 6 and 7 next year. Plus, I don't know about a prospect necessarily, but you know, just somebody who can kind of fit in this team and play. How is Pierre-Luc Dubois a high elite already? Jeez. Okay, so let's go with I gotta say, man, I really like Boone Jenner as a player. After the what series is it called? After our Tigers series, I've seriously grown to like his style of player. So if we could grab Boone Jenner, he's $3.75 million, which is, you know, fairly expensive. But if we can swap him for Panik instead, go like Panik plus, I don't know, who else do they want? Not a lot of players, like Shenishin maybe. Honestly, Shenishin would be a nice trade piece to kind of move out here for more picks. And there you go. All right, sounds good. I'm happy with that. It works out just fine. And our lines should kind of fit together a little bit better now. So, yet again, as you can see, they mess up my lines. I don't appreciate that. Not one bit. Okay. Go like that. Sherry goes over. Vanek goes down. Not there. I don't know why they don't want to put Liam Zachary in this lineup. It's like, hello. Yeah, that's not great. Okay. So I think we just leave the bottom 6 as is. I really could care less about it right now, to be honest. Oh, there we go. See, that's what I was looking for. Okay. So, yeah, we moved Sam Gagner way down. Who cares? We've only got him for like another year or two, maybe. So, and we got Belmar and Neal. That's actually perfect there. And in the AHL, things still look good. They don't look bad. So, yeah, I think we should be just fine. I do want a guy like Nicolas playing, though, over a guy like Lebedev, for sure. So, yeah, if we can just get Nicolas in here somewhere. I mean, playing with Jovanovski, that would be perfect. And, I mean, I want Nizak playing, too, but that's going to be hard to fit him into this lineup. So, bottom line, maybe. Say screw it, please fit. And yeah, okay, he does. So that should be all right. That's pretty much how our team's going to look here. So, yeah, now we are going to jump into a full season sim again to see where our picks land. I'm really hoping Edmonton just tanks it again like usual. And, yeah, I mean, we should have a good chance here of, you know, hopefully tanking. We want to land picks. There's a franchise player available. I am certain of that, and man, I'm not so worried about drafting the franchise players. More than I just want 2 top 10 picks so we can try to land those defensive players, because really that is more what this team needs than anything at the moment is defensive depth, because right now we don't have any. So, yeah, let's just take a quick look here at the draft, and ta-da, two-way forward. I was wondering if he was going to be a power forward, which he is not. Brant Clark, like I said, I moved up to a high elite, but he somehow has a one-year ETA still. Okay. Melikar there plays like Lucic. Okay. Scavello, man, he would be nice. They're saying Meach, I don't think he's going to be a high elite. I think he's going to be a high top 6. I just get that feeling with the one-year ETA, and yeah. Radek Honzik, man, I still get the feeling he could be elite, even with a 2-year ETA. I just get that feeling. Jesper Wallstedt is going to be a high elite goaltender, NHL ready at that too. And then this Patrick Barinka might be a steal where he is as well. So yeah, lots of options here in the first round. And then really after that, it's just a guessing game for the most part. For who's going to be good, who's not. And I mean, a guy like Philip Anthony, maybe he's related to Bryce Anthony. I doubt it, but that would be funny. Get the Anthony brothers in here, even though they're from different nations, it says. So who knows? I actually want to scout him. Philip Anthony, he's a defenseman, so that is always a good thing for us. So yeah, I mean, if we look at this team here, we can see that, yeah, 88, 87, 80, that's not terrible, but really it's not that good either when we actually look at it. So yeah, we'll see what this team can do for this season, and yeah, I will see you guys at the end of the 2020/2021 season. So guys, to end off the 2020/21 season, the Reading Royals go 34, 38, and 10 for only 78 points on the season, finishing 28th in the league. Pretty terrible, if I do say so, but that's not actually that bad for us. I'm pretty happy with that, because then that means that we have a better shot at a good lottery pick. I mean, we'll see how it goes, obviously, but I think the real stats we should be focusing on is Dylan Hunt right here, and how he is only an 87 rated player still after averaging over a point per game in his first 2 seasons. That's insane. That's absolutely insane, man. He scores so well. Like, look at his stats, man. He's also grown an inch since we drafted him. He was 5'11". He's 6 feet tall now, so that's good. Liam Zachary puts up 71 points in his rookie year. Pretty damn good, if I do say so. And Connor Sheary had a lot of points too. But this is probably the most surprising stat right here, is that Dylan Hunt led the league in scoring. Had a 50-60 season. Only one in the entire league. Freaking Sagan was right on his tail, but 111 points. That is insanity. And -2 on the year, of course. So yeah, that was it for the regular scoring. For the goalies, Corey Crawford and Freddie Anderson tie for 38 wins on the year. Pretty good. As far as defense goes, Erik Karlsson scores 89 points this year. I mean, that's even better than last year, man. Jeez. Tony DeAngelo's in the top 5 again, though. Man, he's a good offensive defenseman, I have to say. As far as rookie skaters go, Liam Zachary probably going to win the Calder just with that 71-point performance. Verganov was good, but not as good. And, yeah, you'll like to see that for sure. So that wraps up the 2021 season for the most part. I didn't actually show you guys the awards last year. So let's see. Calder, yeah, Dylan Hunt won that. That makes sense. Hellebuck went off. Jeez. And I mean, we'll see. I think Dylan Hunt's got a shot at the Hart Trophy. I mean, he's won the Art Ross. He's outscored the rest of the league. But yeah, I mean, that's just I feel like that's kind of like an Oilers scenario almost, with McDavid and Draisaitl just lighting it up. And you know, they really don't go anywhere as a team. So yeah, that stinks. But as long as we can maintain a top 5 pick, I think we got a shot here at Scavello, who is, you know, the main kind of prospect I would like to bring in here. He's a good elite defenseman. That's all you can really ask for with this team at this point. So yeah, after that, like, I mean, Lambos would be a suitable option, but 2 years away for an ETA is not spectacular. Brant Clark would be probably the guy we'd be picking up over a forward at this point, even though he is right-handed as well. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're going to win a draft lottery, but we'll find out next episode on that. So we are going to advance quite a ways here, right through the off-season, and essentially just figure out who wins the cup again. I'm betting on the I'm gonna say the San Jose Sharks, man. Actually, no, not San Jose. Washington Capitals. I'm gonna bet on Washington. So there you guys have it. Your Stanley Cup champions are the St. Louis Blues for the 2020/21 season, and the Lehigh Valley Phantoms win the Calder Cup. Oh, there you go. All right, guys. So to wrap up this episode, player awards are out. Dylan Hunt hits an 89 rated after that spectacular scoring season. As you can see there, St. Louis wins the Cup. Anaheim wins the Presidents. St. Louis also won the Clarence Campbell, obviously, and Florida went to the finals from the East. Interesting. Okay, Lehigh. Oh, sorry. No, that was the wrong. I wasn't really looking at that. There you have it. Dylan Hunt wins the Art Ross. And Hart Memorial does go to Sagan, as they, well, I guess you could just say Dallas made the playoffs really, right? So Dylan Hunt also wins the Lady Byng. Okay, wow. Liam Zachary wins the Calder. Vezina goes to Carter Hart. Same with the Jennings. Jeez, Masterton goes to Petrangelo. Jack Adams goes to the Coyotes coach. Selke goes to Bergeron again. Sagan wins the Ted Lindsay. And John Tavares wins the Rocket. Interesting stuff. Okay. So 3 awards there for Tigers, Royals players, and yeah, not terrible overall. So next season we will definitely be getting to the draft here, and I mean, we'll start off next episode with the lottery to figure out where we land. But I do just want to take one last look through the progress reports here and see how the team has done. So, I mean, yeah, Liam Zachary shoots up like crazy. Unfortunately, Bryce Anthony doesn't really grow that much, so that's disappointing, but that was kind of expected too with the way the team played this year. So, yeah, nothing out of the ordinary, really. I am actually interested who has had the most growth on this team. Obviously, Dylan Hunt has, but besides that, in the system, Nicolas, man, there's a pick that is going to consistently look like one of the best throughout this series. Is Kim Nicolas. Jumps from a 55 to a 72 in one season as a low elite. Mason Mink up to a 60 overall. That's pretty good. What did we draft him at? I want to see. This is why I keep draft lists, is so we can go back and kind of compare how our picks and players have progressed. So, Mason Mink was a 49 overall, so that is a nice plus 11 overall growth. Jeez. Who else is good? Vodkov's up to a 66. Askarov up to 72. Not bad.
besides that, you know, like the higher potentials, obviously he's going to have the higher growth. Jovanovski's up to 76. He will be in the league next year. I can guarantee that. And that looks like more or less it for all the growth there from our players. So yeah, that is going to be wrapping up episode 4 here of this Draft Glory franchise mode. If you guys are enjoying this series so far, please consider going down below, leaving a like on the video, and subscribing to the channel if you're new. But anyways, that is going to be it for me. This is Etanyos signing out, and see ya. Here we go.